Good morning, weekday wanderers. Welcome to Paris. I'm Jackie. I'm here at the Place Vendôme, which is the first arrondissement. Very famous, highly high-end part of Paris. We have Chanel behind us. Let me flip my camera around. I want to show you everything that's here. So Christmas is being set up here in Paris. So I just want to show you first this lovely sculpture. Oh, we got some people online already. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Paris. We're in the Place Vendôme. So this statue we have here, it was actually set up in the wake of the Christo Jean-Claude Arc de Triomphe thing. So we had a lot of artworks going up around Paris, and they had an exhibition. This is the FIAC exhibition. Bonjour, Susan McGregor. I'm here especially for you today. Susan McGregor is our special guest, so welcome, Susan McGregor. There were a whole lot of modern art pieces that were set up in the nearby Tuileries Garden, which is just down the road there. And this one I thought was also going to be a temporary exhibition, but it's still here. And a lot of people really did not like it, but it's like hard luck really, because it's still here. Hi Sally Davies. I've missed all the other people who've just joined and said hi, so sorry about that. Okay, so beautiful Place Vendôme is getting ready for Christmas. We have all the Christmas trees up. Over here there's the Ritz over the road there. Got some Christmas trees over here, and Chanel's getting a facelift. Now, we have 10 people online. Hi there, everybody. We're in the Place Vendôme, and this is the Column of Vendôme, the Vendôme column, which was originally built in under Napoleon I, and then it was changed somewhat after Napoleon died. There's a statue of Napoleon at the top. This was built in memory of the success of Napoleon's army at the Battle of Austerlitz. Bonjour Thierry, hello Maxine, welcome. So I'm going to take you a story about this shortly. Okay, so we have the Ritz over here. A lot of other, there's the Cartier, Bulgari, another big Christmas tree here. So yes, the Rue de la Paix, we're starting this walk at Rue de la Paix, and I've done this for Susan McGregor because she asked very much to come down here. She said her mum was a dressmaker in Rue de la Paix in Melbourne. So, very similar place. And she also gave me a little bit of information that Rue de la Paix is the most expensive street on the French Monopoly board. So I didn't know that. But you can see why, because obviously it starts off here at the Place Vendôme. Now, if you could imagine, originally this was a dead end here. So before Rue de la Paix existed, so we're at the top end or the bottom end of Rue de la Paix here. And so the Place Vendôme was here, and this was like a cul-de-sac, if you like. So the Tuileries is just down there. And here used to be a Capuchin convent, and that was reclaimed in the French Revolution and destroyed, and then Napoleon I ordered that this road here be created. So you can imagine there used to be a monastery or a convent, going up here, all along here. The gardens were right here. And when that was destroyed, then they made this road, and it was called Rue Napoleon. Yeah, I know, Terry, interesting. I didn't know about the Monopoly board. I know, that was a very cool little tidbit of information. I personally hate the game Monopoly. It's one of those games that just lasts forever. So we're coming up to here to the Rue des Capucines. And of course it's called that because the convent, the Capuchin convent, was here, and this was the edge of the garden here, the cloisters. Okay, I wanted to show this place. This is Charvet. This is the original shirt maker and tie maker. They have beautiful things. So I thought that might be appropriate for Susan McGregor in light of her mum's dressmaking history. Okay, we're here at the Rue Daniel Casanova. It had a different name before, but Daniel Casanova was a hero during World War II. He was a resistant and she died, and the road was named in her honour. Okay, so Chauvet, isn't it gorgeous, Terry? It's really beautiful. Just have a look at it there, Chauvet. Let's have a quick look in the window. I have a lot to show you today, so I'm going to hustle a little bit. But aren't they? I have a tie fetish, and these are absolutely gorgeous ties. And the windows are always beautiful because they're always colour coordinated, so that's fantastic. Okay, so what's awesome about Rue de la Paix? Okay, well, Rue de la Paix, it changed its name because, of course, in what was that, 1814, when Napoleon was busy trying to conquer Europe, and there was a confederation of countries who were basically saying go away, and he was forced to abdicate, and he had to sign a treaty of peace. It was called the Peace of Europe. And so they thought, well, it's not appropriate to call this Rue Napoleon anymore, so let's change the name. They called it Rue de la Paix because in light of the Peace of Europe treaty. So that's why it's called Rue de la Paix. Maxine says, this is such a beautiful way to spend a Friday night. Merci, well, I'm very pleased. I don't know if we've seen you before, Maxine, have we? But thank you very much for joining us anyway. Did I say hello, Sally Davies? Hello, Sally Davies. So Rue de la Paix is not looking as pretty as it usually does because there's a lot of works going on. But we do have Tiffany. Woo. So street is very famous for all of its jewelry stores, and here is a flagship Cartier store. There's actually 3 Cartier stores on this street, and this one's having a major facelift. But what I love is how when these places in Paris, like these flash top label places, are doing their facelift, often the facades are like more elaborate than their actual facades, normal facades. I find it really fascinating. This is a pen shop. Pens and lighters. Top label pens and lighters. Oh, and cigars. Yeah. Okay. So yes, it's a little bit early for Christmas, but everyone's getting into the swing of things anyway. So we got a watch shop. I should be really concentrating on your comments, although it's very difficult to multitask these Cartier. Okay, and there's also a few big hotels here. There's a Hotel Westminster. I know I've just walked past another one. Look at this. This is Isabelle Langlois Joaillerie. That's one of those French words that I really have trouble with. Joaillerie. There's anyone who also has trouble with that who can commiserate. Okay, we have Mauboussin over there. Okay, it's a little bit quieter here, so that's good. Who's this? This is Fred. Judy says, it's okay, Jackie, I'm chatting and responding to comments. Oh, good. Cool. All right. So, I was going to tell you a story about the Column Vendôme. So, like I said, that was created by Napoleon the First to commemorate his victory at the Battle of Austerlitz. And then when the Paris Commune happened, which was in the 1871, and that was basically when they were ousting Napoleon III He had just been captured in the Franco-Prussian War. And there was an artist who you might be aware of. His name is Gustave Courbet. He did some very famous paintings, including L'Origine du Monde, which was a very controversial painting. It's in the Musée d'Orsay. So he suggested that the Vendôme column, it seemed very inappropriate to have a column commemorating a war effort at the top of the Rue de la Paix, which I totally agree with. And he suggested it should be moved, but they actually pulled it down. This is Repetto. So this is a ballet supply store. Isn't this beautiful? Any ballerinas in the house? Isn't this gorgeous? I had hopes that one of my daughters would be a ballerina, but I was disappointed. Look at all those ballet shoes. Terry said Courbet was a bad boy. He was, what do you mean he was a bad boy? The funny thing was that when Courbet was he was tried after the Paris Commune, he wasn't executed, he was imprisoned. A lot of people were executed afterwards. But the funny thing was, because he'd written letters suggesting they should move the Vendôme column and it was instead destroyed, after the Commune and they wanted to have it rebuilt, they basically fined him 330,000 francs and said, you have to pay for it to be rebuilt. And that was quite funny because he never actually paid a cent because he went into exile and then he died. So that column was supposed to be paid by Courbet. Okay, so we're at Opéra now. We're in the 2nd Arrondissement and we are heading very rapidly into the 9th Arrondissement. Okay, so this is the end of the Rue de la Paix. We're now at the Place de l'Opéra on the Avenue de l'Opéra. I'm just waiting for my light to turn red. Or I could quickly nip through and try not to get killed. Here we go. Okay. So one last look at the sign for the Rue de la Paix. Rue de la Paix, and then we've got it in a few other languages, which I think is lovely. Hi there, Michelle. How's it going? Okay, so there's the entrance to the Opera Metro, which is a bit of a hub. And here we have the Boulevard de Capucines. So this is the other boundary of the old Capucine convent down here. Okay, so we have actually done this walk before. We did a lap of the Place de l'Opéra. So this one's just a bit slightly different. So here we are at the Café de la Paix, which is an historical monument. It is absolutely gorgeous inside. I could be a bit cheeky and see if I can have a look through the windows, but there are people there and I think that's a bit rude to do that. So, okay, very good. 1, 2, 3, that's it. So, I would very much like to go there for a meal. I've had a tea there, but I haven't actually been for a meal yet. The inside is gorgeous. Okay, so there's something really big happening at the Opera at the moment. Not really sure, but they've just had like about 10 truckloads of fresh flowers delivered. So there's the Opera. Opera Garnier is the most beautiful thing. This is also a national monument. If you haven't already been to the Opera Garnier, when you come to Paris, you must come because it's just gorgeous. I always said that if you can't make it to Versailles, just come here. And why not even catch a show? I've never seen a show here, and I was planning on doing that right before COVID happened. Terry says, I love Café de la Paix. We should have lunch there sometime. Oh my gosh, yes, Terry, that's a brilliant idea. Let's do that, I don't know, a couple of weeks' time. Merci. So, okay, so here we are at the steps of the Opéra Garnier. There's some of their flowers. It smells amazing. All of these are fresh flowers. There was a lot more here a moment ago. Okay. Noisy sirens. Terry and I actually have a long list of cafes we need to go to. Don't we, Terry? So we have the Ritz that we need to go to, Café de la Paix, the one on the Place Colette. I know that's your favourite.
They stopped everything to call like the
Judy says, a new show opening at the Opera, it seems. Now, yes, I was trying to work out exactly what's happening. Here we have L'Affiche, okay, which is what's on the bill. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it. What day are we? We're the 19th. Rigoletto, no, Rigoletto's already started, so it can't be that. Maybe they're just adding extra ones. Okay, what's this one here? The Petit Chapel Rouge. Oh, that's exciting. I don't know if this would be for Le Petit Chapel Rouge though. If you don't know French, Le Petit Chapel Rouge is... Anyone tell us? Little Red Riding Hoods. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this here is the entrance, the Pavillon de l'Empereur. So this was built in, it was finished in 1875. It was built under Napoleon III, and this beautiful entranceway, let's have a look this way past the okay, so you would come in this gate and go up this ramp, and that was the entrance for the emperor. It's a bit difficult to see stuff, of course. We have a giant truck in the way. Let's pop around here. So here we go, lots of flowers here. It smells amazing because they're all fresh flowers. Judy says, anyone seen L'Opéra TV series been streaming recently? Oh, that sounds intriguing. Look at those beautiful flowers. Wow. It smells divine. It really does. Look at all the roses. It's just incredible. Okay. So... can't remember whether I decided to cross the street or not. I think we'll go this way. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was going to cross over. I remember why. Susan McGregor says beautiful. So sorry, Susan. I hope it was just a really brief look at the Rue de la Paix. I hope that was enough. Thank you for the inspiration. We have a red light, so I'm just going to wait patiently in case. Yeah, one very careful driver. Thank you, careful driver. Okay, I'm going to be dangerous and cross over. Susan says, Jackie, this is wonderful, merci. My pleasure. Now, Susan, you have to tell me, has your package arrived yet? Because Karen Gay's one arrived last week, and I also sent another one as well as yours, and as far as I know, they haven't arrived yet. And I'm very sorry, I don't have a lot of influence over the postal service, but it's very disappointing that these things take so long. No, postage here has been terrible. I really hope that it arrives soon. I wanted to show you the Lint Store because they're getting ready for Christmas, and I love the Lint Store, even though I don't eat chocolate anymore. It's all very sad, isn't it? Okay, so of course when you go into the Lint Store, they give you free chocolate. It's really nice. Thank you, Susan. I really hope it comes soon. Now, one of your popular things to get at Christmas is a calendrier de l'Avent, which is an advent calendar. This is a big giant one. I don't think this is one you actually buy. This is just the window display. Yeah, these are like huge, like fit in your hand kind of huge. But you can do your own custom made calendars as well here. You pick which chocolates you want and you just get a box like that and you can fill them up, and it's actually quite good. I think it's like €15. It's not too bad. And here is a really yummy place to eat. They do the most amazing chocolate coffee. What's that, mochaccino? It's amazing. Not that I drink coffee or eat chocolate anymore, but when I did, I used to have them quite a lot. Okay, so we're in the back end of the Opéra Garnier. Okay, now if we look up here, we can see some people on the roof of the Galerie Lafayette, which I really always love going up there. It's so cool. Beautiful view. If you would like me to go up there soon and do a little video up there, like a bonus video, I'm very happy to do that. So let me know if you would like to do that. Okay, so from here, I wanted to show you a couple of things. So one of the biggest events at Christmas time is the windows of the Grand Maison. So Judy says yes please. Okay, so I will finish the video very soon and then I will go upstairs and I will do a live video from the roof. Okay, so that'll be a second separate video. So here we are at the Galerie Lafayette Maison. So Galerie Lafayette was from the 1920s, so it's relatively new, and it was originally just one building, which is this one here, but then it spread. So this one over here is Galerie Lafayette and this one is Galerie Lafayette Maison. Okay, so they have three large buildings on the corner here of Boulevard Haussmann. So this is the main one. Galerie Lafayette Maison, I really enjoy it. It has a wonderful épicerie down the bottom and a really good wine shop, which I highly recommend if you want something special. And this is Galerie Lafayette or for men. And also down the street here we have Printemps, which is basically the what do you call it? The competition for Galerie Lafayette. Now I have a question for you. Is this where the skating is? The skating is in Galerie Lafayette, I believe, and I will have to look that up, Sally. And I'll probably go there since you said that you'd be very keen to go there if you were here. Okay, so I have a very important question. We can either look at the window displays at Printemps, or we can look at the window displays here at Galerie Lafayette. But if we go down here at Galerie Lafayette, I will also go in and show you the Christmas tree, which is the other big, amazing thing to see. So let me know if you want to go left or right. This is where your live video becomes interactive. I really think I know where I'm going here right now. Okay. I'm going to go this way, yeah? I hope this is the right decision. Okay, we're on a red light. Oh no, we're on a green light. Inside! Okay. Now, I'm very aware that when I go inside, I'm going to lose reception. Well, it's going to be very, very not good. Okay, I'm going to show you just a few of the window displays just to give you a taste of what they're like. I saw the ones at Printemps the other day and they're really beautiful. I might do another video there some other day, but I just want to give you a taste of what the window displays are like. They're extremely popular, especially in the evenings. You've got all the little kids that come and enjoy them. They are so beautiful. So when I was here about an hour ago, it was obviously very quiet and I could get a really good view. But of course, as the day wears on, it gets very busy. And at night time, it's absolutely packed, like totally packed here. Like you cannot get in. It's crazy how busy it gets. So, and I mean, bearing in mind we're still mid-November, so it's just going to get worse and worse right up until Christmas time. But see, isn't this pretty? The detailing in these things is just gorgeous. Just want to... So the animatronics are just beautiful and the detailing is gorgeous. Terry, I posted something about the skating on my page yesterday. So if you have a look at that, you'll see, or I'll tag you in it shortly, okay? Often these windows are sponsored by a designer or somebody, or some fashion house or something. So they will have lots of stuff in them. But of course, everything in here is for sale in the store. So it's just a big advertising thing, but it's just so gorgeous. And like I said, it's so much fun and it's a huge tradition. So it's just one of those beautiful things that you do at Christmas time. Okay, so let's whip down here. The other thing I'm very aware of is how my battery's going. Oh yes. I love this one. My kids would love this one. So you got the music going on and everything. And at night time it's just gorgeous. See, Paris at Christmas time is so magical. I mean, it's magical every time of the year, but it's really magical at Christmas time because you've got that whole ambience, you've got the lights. I mean, we're in daytime here, but you still kind of you get the idea of what it's like walking around at Christmas time. They quite often set up little cabin along here, little market thingies. So they'll be selling things like hot wine, which I love. Yes, Maxine, it is so magical, isn't it? At Printemps, their window displays are very thematic. They're beautiful and in a very a different way. They just have a different aesthetic, and both of them I really love. But I think it's worth going back to Printemps to show you those. Not today, but some other time, because they are really beautiful. Okay. So just a couple more and then it's the window display. So you also have window displays at Le Bon Marché, which is in the 7th, and at the BHV, which is the Bazaar Hôtel de Ville, which is in the 4th. So that's next to the Hôtel de Ville, obviously. Okay, so we're going to go in now. Hop là. Voilà. Bonjour. Bonjour. Hop là. Okay, so if we do lose reception, I apologise, but so we're in Galerie Lafayette, Haussmann right now, and we're heading towards the Coupole. And the Coupole is, of course, where we have our Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree is a big feature, and it's different every year. Can someone message me just so I know if we've got reception and if everything's working? I'm going to go this way. Hopla. We got jewellery and we're going towards the fragrances. We can still hear you. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for that. I needed that. I was a little concerned that nothing was happening. If Jackie loses reception, she'll probably post photos later. Thank you, Judy. Okay, here we go. So we're in the perfume and the cosmetics section, which is right under the Coupole, which in itself is a marvel. But you have to see the beautiful Christmas tree that we have this year. How's that? So there's lots of people here. Everyone's here to take photos and take videos and stuff like I'm doing. So there is a little gangplank up there where you can stand over the top and take a nice close photo. I have really bad vertigo, and I went on there and forgot about my vertigo and freaked out, but I did get a couple of good photos. So yeah, there we go. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so I'm going to finish there for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop upstairs to the roof